Because you've invested in the Most High will put grace upon you. He will claim you because you've made a good investment. You know, it speaks about the man that take the Lord penny and he doesn't put it into a bushel, but he goes to trade, man. He's investing. He's not bounding up treasures on earth. He's bounding up treasures in heaven. So we're all businessmen right here. All of us are businessmen. We're all putting in money into something future, into the future, man. You know when you save up money, you might get £100, you might put away £10 or £20. Every time you get your income, you put away 20. You put a little bit away. At the end of the week, you see how much you've made. That's pretty much what we're doing. Every time you make videos, every time you come out here edifying, prophesying, do anything concerning this truth, all right? Pretty much every day, because every day you're doing something for the kingdom. You're meditating, you're praying, you're conversating with other brothers, you're building up other brothers. Every day you're growing in the stature of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. So every day you're contributing to your own furtherance in the kingdom, man. Okay? So who's reading?
There's a little bit more in this song. Neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling, for he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways.
No plague shall come upon thee. Why? Because the angels shall what?
His angels for he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways.
You gotta believe that, man.
Yep.
No plague shall come upon you. So you gotta have the attitude where everybody over there is dying of the coronavirus. I'm like, well, fuck all this, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go over there fearless, man. Come out knowing that you're not gonna have no symptoms because there's angels blocking off all them little viruses, man. In the air, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know that you're someone special. The Lord ain't gonna kill you. If the Lord's gonna kill you, that means he's not a man of his word. That means the prophecies are void. Why would the Lord kill somebody? And no sins is weighing you down. The scripture says, woe unto him who's laden with sins, man. Like a field covered with thorns. It's left undressed and cast into the fire. It says in the 2nd Esdras, man.
The fact that we walk up to this truth is the token from the Lord that he's dealing with us, man. You know, because it's like he's shared with us his secrets. You know, because scripture says he only shares his secrets with the prophets, man.
Right.
We've been enlightened, we've woke up, we understand the blueprint of now all the way to destruction.
Right.
We understand the plagues. We understand that death doesn't come, death comes from the Heavenly Father. He sanctions it. Right. You know. So if you know all that, when you're saving the power, that has power over life and death, man. So why fear, man?
Right.
You know?
Exactly. We know, as the brother said, the secrets. A man, you're only gonna give secret to somebody who you trust, man. Somebody who you trust, you confide in that person. You know what I mean? Somebody who you believe to be close to you, man. Like not even all your brethren, all your friends. You might have 1 or 2 close ones, man. You tell it to him. And the scriptures talk about that you're not meant to disclose your friend's secret to another. That if he find out that you've been telling other people his secret, he's gonna not want to chat to you, so you should stop talking to him. There's scriptures on that, man. When you break a friend's trust. When you do that, it says, really not really talk to him no more because you've betrayed his trust, man. You've lost him now. Like a deer in the woods, man. You just lost him. Because you betrayed his trust. You know, you only give secrets to somebody who you confide in, man. Not to everybody. Like Samson told Delilah his secret about where his power came from. Because at that moment he thought that he was in love with her.
He was in love. He thought she was in love with him.
He found out otherwise. So the Lord gives his secrets to us. Why? Because we're of his elect. We're his what? Beloved, man. Scripture say we're the beloved. We, this tabernacle, this circle of men, man. We're his elect. We're his bride, man. His wife. his woman. But the Most High wasn't silly like Samson. Because Samson didn't know that Delilah wasn't to be trusted. I don't know, he was getting the pussy so much that he fell for the vagina. That's it, he didn't test her. He didn't test her first. But the Most High is wiser than Samson, because the Most High proved us first. He proved us, see? You know what I'm saying? He gave us the secrets because he knows that we're good, man. There's no God in us. He knows our spirits. He knows, the scripture says he knows us more. He knows the hairs of our head, man.
Okay, that's right.
Got something there.
It's Ephesians 6 and 13, and it says, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all, to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench the fiery darts of the wicked, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Most High.
You know, so you're covered with this truth, man. Having done all to stand, man. Okay? So that's what we need to gird ourselves with, is this truth. That's what's, because this virus, man, you don't know where it's coming from. So people are just pretty much, they're paranoid.
Yeah.
And this truth, you don't have to feel that way. Because you know that the scriptures say the angels of the Lord, they campeth around them that fear him, man.
The scriptures say with the Most High all things are possible. So a guy with the virus could sneeze in your presence and you might not catch it. So it will protect you from even getting it in the first place.
Right. An agent could be literally sniffing on you.
Trying to give it
Could be going around just spraying people, in the subway, just somebody just spraying something, you don't even know somebody's spraying something.
But that might be true though, because I don't know if you brothers realise, but it's like you could be walking this way and this guy's walking that way, and they always cough when they're right next to you. Like, out of courtesy, you could wait a bit, you know, try and turn around, but guys always be coughing like right next to you.
Yeah.
You know?
Them face masks, it's to put viruses in them face masks, man, you know?
The smallpox blankets, man.
I was checking how much they are now, right? You know, you could buy gloves and masks for like, let's say, £195 for like a whole packet of them. Yeah. Now guys are selling just a single one for like £99. Wow. For a single piece, man, of the disposable face masks.
They're going to gas it up as well, like this one, nothing.
Yeah, them surgical masks, everything just going up. Sanitizers, you know, triple the prices, man. You know?
That's how they're doing it. That's how they're doing it, man.
I believe, I can't remember if it was in China or Italy, the government seized all trade of gloves and masks. So the government owns all the gloves and masks, and they've stopped private companies from selling them.
See?
Oh,
they're going to start distributing it, man. If you want these, you're going to have to take this.
Right.
This old woman said to me when I was working on, what day was that? I think it was Tuesday, but it's like basically after, I think it was the time that we had in Glasgow, we had the first case of coronavirus, and then she says to me, basically what she said, I've been looking for sanitizer wipes, and I've looked everywhere, I can't find any because everybody's all freaked out about the coronavirus. She says basically on these chemist booths and whatever, so she found people queuing up to actually buy hand wash soaps, sanitizers, and that was just us just receiving one case, man. You know, and now I think we're now on about, I don't know if it's 8 now in Glasgow.
Okay, right?
You know?
8 now. Okay.
In Scotland altogether 8 now. The whole UK is 200. It could be more by the time we check again later on. But from the first time, people started queuing up and getting supplies, and people stocking up their houses, you know. And that's people, man. That people that are carnal, man. People that do not understand the Heavenly Father, man. You know. For us, it's different, man.
But they fear what's to come. They fear what's next. The scriptures say, men's hearts failing for things coming on the earth, man. That's in Luke. Someone get that. Luke 21. Men's hearts failing them for the things that are coming on earth. Go on.
This is Psalms 9 and 9. The Lord Yahweh Shai also will be a refuge for the oppressed, a refuge in the times of trouble. And they that know thy name will put their trust in thee. For thou, the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, has not forsaken them that seek thee.
Exactly. The Lord ain't gonna forsake them that seek for him. So that's a promise, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's Luke 21 and 26. So it says, men's hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on earth. For the powers,
Yeah, that's it.
for the powers of heaven shall be shaken.
Yeah. So that's the virus, man. Men's hearts failing them, things gonna happen on the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? Go to certain supermarkets, people are buying out the toilet paper. But that's important. You need paper, man, for urination, feces, you know, blood, cleaning yourself. You know what I'm saying? Blowing your nose, so forth and so on. You need tissue, man. You know what I'm saying? Hand gels, because they're putting this fear out about washing your hands, man. I think that's bullshit. What the hell is that gonna do, man?
Yeah.
Washing your hands. When they said that, you know when something sparks in your that's some bullshit. Washing your hands. What's that gonna do?
So you can prevent from washing your hands and don't touch your face or your eyes or your mouth in the same pitch, then licks and lip.
Yeah. Some rubbish, bro.
One guy said to me, he goes, there's something about if someone said don't touch your face, you feel like touching your face, man. You get a little itch on your nose or something. And you can't help it.
Nonsense, man. I heard that even the masks don't even help, man.
They're just capitalizing into the business side of it, innit?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, man, if you get it, man, it's because the Lord wanted you to get it. Man.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's right.
The Lord wanted you to get it, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The Lord wanted you, like all the people that's died of the virus. The Lord sanctioned their death. The Lord put a signature on their death, man. Nothing leaves this world or enters into this world unless the Most High has authorized it, man. All spirits that leave, the generation that leave and the generation that come, that's born into this world, is all of the Lord, man. The issues of death are of the Most High. So if you die, that's because the Most High authorized it, man. It was your time. People that have been catching it, you know, man, they're probably all kind of evil, man. They haven't repented for, man. You know what I'm saying? So it says, whoever perished, being innocent, man. All these motherfuckers that died, none of them were innocent, you know. Not one of them. Look how old they were, how young they were, how ambitious they were, how honest they thought they were, how much they took care of their parents, lived an honest, decent life. There was something in their life they were doing that was wrong for the Most High to have authorized their death like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Shortness of breath. You know what I'm saying?
I remember with the AIDS thing, the AIDS in the 90s, if I can just add to what you're saying, they were saying that you should get your blood tested, and I knew everybody I knew was a gallis, you know, so-called promiscuous as far as the media. So they're saying you be careful, make sure you're covered up and everything. Man, I used to know, say, nah, man, don't worry about that. It's for the batty man, them. It's for your batty man, I get that. And it's true, as what you're saying is the curse from the Most High, because all that thing what they're doing.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And I saw footages in China in the hospitals, man. Certain women were screaming, man, because they wanted to die. You know, say they can't take it because they're speaking in Chinese and the subtitles said, I want to die. I don't want to be here anymore. You know, so this virus is painful, man.
It's 2nd Ezra 16 and 19, and it says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment.
Yeah. So read that again.
It says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment.
So that's perfect. It says famine and plagues, man, are sent as scourges for amendment. So that's to amend all the evil that these people have been doing. And it says it hits a lot of these elderly people. A lot of these elderly people thought they lived to a ripe old age and die in peace in their beds. Little did they know that all the shit that they did, the Most High was going to get them using the virus, man. The elderly people, like, you feel sorry for them, man. The elderly people, because their immune system is weakened or something like that, so they're more susceptible to getting it. You know? It's all sent as scourges for amendment. Okay, go ahead.
And it says, verse 20, but for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges.
Exactly. So they're not going to suspect that they're suffering like this. Because in fact, I had one guy in the world, you know what I'm saying? Because I must have sent him one of the articles about the virus thing, and he messaged me back saying, "Oh, this is probably God's way of trying to purge the world." Right. And I was like, "Well, he's right for that." And he's not even in the truth. He's Nigerian. He's not even in the truth, and he responded like that. I was thinking, you know. So Jake does have some awareness that this is probably God's way of trying to amend the evil that's been put out here, man.
That was you on that one.
Yeah, Matthew 24.
What was?
Matthew 24. Yeah, it's just the Old Testament that's written.
And he said, James, I know before you tell me, I'm sorry.
Let's get some.
Okay, this is Matthew 24,
Verse 3.
and verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world?
Well, what sign shall be the end of this world? Eon, man. Alright? Go ahead.
And Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Mashiach, and shall deceive many.
Right, so you're going to have a lot of people rising up saying that they got the truth, man. I got the truth. Okay? You're going to be so-called truth speakers, making themselves out to be somebody, putting great titles on themselves, saying I'm the noble, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Looking all glamorous. You know what I'm saying? And many people are going to follow after them. They're going to come with charisma. There's different spiritualities, different sects, different movements, all claiming to have direction. And many people are going to be led astray by them. When the blind leadeth the blind, man. Fall into the ditch. Go ahead.
And ye shall hear of wars and rumours of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
Right, so rumours of wars. We've been hearing that for the longest, man. Iran, Syria, Libya. Who else, man? China, Russia. The United States has been in every conflict, man. Starting trouble, man. Afghanistan. I think Afghanistan, they shook hands with the US, man. Making peace.
That failed.
Yeah.
They didn't reach an agreement, so that failed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they've gone back to fighting again.
Yeah.
With Taliban in Afghanistan, yeah. So they've gone back to fighting again. The peace deal which they're trying to agree with.
How did it end?
I don't know, but all I know is it failed. They couldn't reach an agreement, so the America's gone back to bombing them again.
Esau loves pursuing God. Esau, boy. Esau can't be at peace with anybody, bro. He's got to have his way, man. Okay? So we're hearing about wars all the time, man. Okay, go ahead.
Verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places.
Right, there's going to be famines, man. What's a famine? Famine is a severe scarcity of food. And you're starting to see that, man. The people are stocking up because of fear of, like I keep on stressing, about this damn virus, man.
That's right.
You've got doomsday preppers stocking up on food, ammunition. training the children how to shoot, getting them guns, man. Water, stocking up on unperishable food or food that have a long shelf life. Okay. Some people buying land out into the woods. You know what I'm saying? Famines, man. Go ahead.
All these are the beginning of sorrows.
And they say pestilences. Pestilences, talking about these plagues, man, these viruses, man. And they said, what? All these are the beginnings of sorrows. So what we're experiencing right now, this is just the beginning, man. This is just the beginning of it all, man.
Right.
This is nothing compared to what we're about to enter into, man. We're just smelling the smoke. We're not even in the fire yet. We're literally just in the smoke. You like that, huh? Don't mind, you like those thick, like shaped like a Coca-Cola bottle.
That's his brother as well, though, man. You can spot it from far away. That's the one. I like my fish. And his eye stays on her, man.
Focus.
Verse 8, all these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted and shall kill you, and you shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake.
You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be a time where they're going to start getting us, man. Grabbing us up, man. The Black Hebrew Israelites. What's that project? Megiddo.
But do you know what I mean?
I don't care, I'm running, man.
That's where it
I'm
didn't
running.
come across like how the
Running, man. Running. If they catch me, I'm not going to denounce the faith, man. Don't follow what Peter did, man. I'm pretty sure Peter he felt bad, man, as hell for denouncing Yahweh Shai 3 times, man.
Yeah. I was reading it the other day, because it says afterwards he went away weeping, because he remember what Yahweh Shai said.
Yeah.
And then he went away weeping, and after he denied him the 3rd time, and he went away, he started crying, man.
That must have been the shame of his life, man, when he did that.
Because prior to that, man, he swore on his life that I would never, because Yahweh Shai said, you're all gonna forsake me. And he goes, not on my life.
Yeah.
He said, even to death, man, I won't forsake you.
And it was Peter that was, because they all ran, but he followed the Lord behind. So he actually saw them grab the Lord and bring him into the council. Then straight after that, he denied the Lord. So he felt real bad.
And he did write in Psalms when he was King David that he's kept his integrity. So he was a man of integrity in his life, in his former lives, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's one example not to follow. Do never ever deny Yahweh Shai. It says, whosoever denieth me, I will deny him when I come in the power of my Father, man. You know? That's one thing never ever to do.
This is Luke chapter 9 verse 26. For whosoever shall be ashamed of me and of my words, of him shall the Son of Man be ashamed when he shall come in his own glory and in his Father's and of the holy angels. But I tell you of a truth, there be some standing here which shall not taste of death till they see the kingdom of the Father.
And that's showing you that the Most High keep a record of everything that you're doing. If you deny the Lord, when the Lord come back, it's gonna be brought out that you denied the Lord. So why should He recognize you? You know. So the Lord there's actually keeping record of the things that you do in your life. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna hold you accountable for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So like the scripture says, all things will be brought into judgment, whether good or bad.
You know what I'm saying? So this is it, man. This is it. You know, there's no going back. There's no going back. Once it's been done, can't turn it back, man. We've got one chance at the kingdom. If you fuck up, you're gonna remember it for eternity, man. You know? But with that, I'm gonna say all praise is due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ba'akadash. Okay. That's it, man.
Shalom.
Shalom.